Alrighty everyone, I hope everyone's doing well. Today is another home vlog, and we are doing some interesting stuff today, a little bit different. One of the things that I have learned through the process of this pandemic is that being healthy is probably the best way to prevent yourself from actually getting sick. So I have actually gained 20 pounds since this pandemic started. So Tina and I both have decided to begin doing keto, and we've been doing that 4 days, and it's actually been going really well. I've already dropped 4 pounds. Now, granted, most of that's water weight, but still, I'm counting. It's 4 pounds. For you that don't know what keto is a very low carb diet. It actually causes your body to go into a state known as ketosis, where you're burning body fat as opposed to carbohydrates. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm actually going to do a recipe here in the next few days, one of my favorite keto recipes. I'm actually going to be making that and do a video over that. So with that, since we've been out at the parks a lot and there's free COVID testing in our city today, we're actually going to go get tested for COVID just to see to make sure that we're being responsible. I don't want to be asymptomatic and going to parks and whatnot and causing people to get ill. So we're actually going to go to get COVID tested today. We're going to do that with you. It's the mouth swab. It's not the nose swab. I would not want to do it if it's a nose swab. I do it, but I don't necessarily want to do it. So fortunately, we're going to get the mouth swab done. So that's what we're going to do today. We're also going to IKEA today to get cabinets for our office. So we're going to have a busy day. I'm also working, obviously. I'm sitting in the kitchen today. I wanted a different view, so I'm working in the kitchen. But at lunch today, we're going to go to IKEA. We're going to pick up those cabinets, and then we're going to go to the doctor's office, and I'll actually put information. I don't remember the name of the place, but I'll put information of actually where we got it. We'll bring to you what that experience is like, the COVID test is like. We're going to keep busy here. I hope everyone's staying safe. Thanks for coming along, and let's do this. Alrighty, here we are. We are at the PAC, and as you can see, the PAC here is like a performing arts center for the high school, and this is where they're actually holding the COVID testing. Now, I'm not going to be able to record in the actual building. I'll try to get some pictures of the application and whatnot and everything, but obviously I can't record in there. That would be probably a Hipaa violation, I'm sure. But we're gonna hop in there. We'll tell you about the experience. We'll show you anything that we get. Obviously we're not gonna know the actual results today, but alrighty, we're gonna head in there. We'll be back in a second. As soon as you walk up to the door, all you have to do is scan that symbol into your iPhone, or your phone, and then it gives you the following. I'm gonna show you this online. It's just gonna be screenshots. Obviously, I cannot record inside the building, so I wanted to get screenshots of everything that you would see that you'd have to deal with in getting this test. So the group that's doing this is called Curative, and they are a group that does free testing here in Texas. And obviously, they do COVID-19 detection. So when you go in, as you saw on the door, they have that QR code. You scan that QR code into either your Samsung or your iPhone or whatever type of telephone you have. And the first thing pops up is you get started, and it talks about where you're at, and this is on-site registration, and they're trying to make this to where it's not, there's no contact. It's no contact registration. So you're actually standing outside as you're filling this documentation out by the door. Righty, as you hit to the next screen, you got to fill in your name, of course. That seems like that's pretty easy to do, and then your date of birth, along with the telephone number and your email address. And this is obviously where you're going to receive your results from. So it's very important to have a good address in there. And then we get into what your sex and your race and your ethnicity and all that good stuff. Continue on. Then you get the authorization through electronic signature for Hipaa. This is allowing them to do the test. Once you have signed your Hipaa form, you then get a confirmation number, and that confirmation number is going to be sent to you via email, and you're also, which looks like this, and then you're also going to get a email that looks like this. It has a little QLR code on it also. This is the point where you're able to actually go inside the building, and again, you're socially distanced from everyone. And I was a little bit nervous because, you know, other people in there could have COVID. You know, probably more of a likelihood that they have COVID if you're in here. But you're gonna go stand in line, and then you're gonna hop up to a desk, and the person at the desk again is 6 feet away from you, and they actually have this big, huge, long tong, I guess, that has it's a gripper. And they actually use that to hand this biohazard bag to you. And inside the biohazard bag, they're going to have the cotton swab and the vial that you're going to put the cotton swab that you use to swab your mouth back into the bag. But inside the bag also is a set of instructions, and that's these instructions. And this actually kind of shows you the process. It tells you, it is pretty much how to open the bag. Before you start the whole process, you have to cough deeply, making sure you get, I guess they're wanting anything that's inside your lungs, if there's any virus inside your lungs, to get into your mouth. So then when you start actually doing the swab, you're getting that virus on the end of the swab. And like it says here in the instructions, you do the inside of your cheek, you do the upper and lower gums, you do underneath and top of the tongue, and then you do the roof of your mouth. And then once you do that, you put the swab back into the test vial. Open the test vial, put it in the test vial, and in the test vial, there's a little bit of water at the very bottom, and you stick that in there. You shake it up, and then you put it back into the bag. We didn't do any of the signing of the information that was already done for us. But then you drop the bag off into a big trash can that has a red bag in it that kind of looks like a biohazard bag. Alrighty, and the final thing I wanted to show you guys was the swab that is used in order to swab your mouth. It's actually really tiny. Doesn't have a very big cotton head on it. It's really, really easy to use, really tiny. Nothing to be intimidated about. Again, you just swab it in your mouth, move it around in there, and throw it in the vial. And then I wanted to show you the actual results. By the time I was able to get this video made, the results came back. They literally came back in less than 24 hours. And as you can see here, I am negative, which is obviously really good news. They also send you a text message too. But you get this in your email, shows that you're negative. It comes back really fast. So that's great news. So there you have it. Really quick, really easy, really simple. Would definitely recommend anybody that is going out a lot to go get a test just to make sure. Again, I didn't want to go around and be asymptomatic and be giving this to everyone. So I checked. I'm negative. If there's another one that comes along in a few weeks, I'll definitely go get another one. But all in all, good experience, easy experience. I hope you like this video. If you do, I would love for you to subscribe. I'd love for you to give it a like. I would love for you to select the notification button. Do all those things. We really appreciate you guys. We love you guys. There's some pretty big news coming up here soon about trips that we're going on. We actually are finalizing a couple trips that we would love to take you guys along with us on. So follow along with us. We're going to catch you next time. And remember, as always, live problem free.